Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Eye look is looking on point today, I have to say. Did I film this look? No, I did not film the look, but never mind. Excuse the full face of makeup today. I'm in the middle of practicing some more versatile looks and posting them up, etc. So this is not how I regularly wear my makeup, guys. It's just me practicing some versatile looks and different looks for people to try out. Thanks for stopping by at my channel, guys. My name is MosleyDoll78. If you haven't stopped here before, then hello, welcome. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell as well, so you'll know every time I upload a video. It's the little bell in the... Today's video is going to be a nice, quick and easy video talking about the best foundations for over 35s. I was going to say over 40s, but because I'm not quite there at 40 yet, I still have another couple of weeks to go. I thought I would keep it to over 35s. So the foundations I'll be talking about today is mainly high-end, but there's a few drugstore ones as well. And I have found these to be the best which are working for me. Recently on my Dior video, my Dior backstage face and body video, someone was apparently saying that I was lying because she claimed the foundation just didn't work for her. And I've said before previously that what may work for me might not work for you, and vice versa, because I've been exactly in the same position where I've ran out to the store, bought a foundation which would claim to be a really good foundation, and it's just not worked for me. One being said, I'm still testing out the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm finding it a little bit heavy, and I'm probably going to be going towards the sheer glow side because I just find it is still going to be a little bit too full coverage or matte for me. I haven't fully made my mind up on this yet. I'll give it a few more goes, but and the reviews on this was so good. It really made me want to try it. So this video is for people with skin like mine. So you're over 35 or over 40, you have dry to normal skin. I'm not oily, I rarely get oily, so I have also very sensitive skin, and the foundations I'm about to mention are working very good for me. So I've tried and tested these for months and months, and then I have a few other new ones which I don't feel confident enough to bring them into this selection because I haven't owned them long enough to say that they would actually be a winner for our types of skin. So keep getting interrupted. So yeah, so on a side note, so if your skin is similar to mine, these foundations have done me proud. They have worked very well for me, and you'll find there'll be a pattern in here with these foundations. Are quite hydrating, dewy, luminous, that kind of thing. So the really full coverage ones are not very kind to more mature skin and who's got texture and lines, etc. So let's start with the drugstore ones first. So the L'Oreal True Match foundation, I only have this shade left because I've gone through a couple of other bottles in the past, but I haven't repurchased anymore. The True Match foundation has never let me down. I find it works not just on dry to normal skin, but on multiple types of skin. So it blends in lovely, it doesn't feel heavy. I've never had a problem with using this, but this has been a popular choice for a lot of people who are a fan of drugstore foundations. I definitely think it's a good one for dry to normal skin, and just blends in really nicely and feels light on the skin. So that's my drugstore one. And then the other drugstore I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. So again, this feels really nice on the skin. I find it more dewy than the L'Oreal True Match. Gives you a little bit more of a luminous, dewy look, and I definitely wouldn't recommend this for oily skin, not at all. It does give you that nice luminosity. For me, I can take it and I use it quite sparingly. I don't pile a lot of it on, but it's a very nice finished foundation and very kind to our age in the skin. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. Now I'm not sure if you can get this in the UK. I got mine from the States. It's so annoying when you can't get certain things over here and vice versa. I know that if I do a giveaway, if I ever reach 1,000 subscribers, once I do a giveaway, I know most of the audience is overseas, so I definitely want to incorporate in the giveaway things that you can't get usually over there. Maybe some iconic London illuminator drops, some British chocolate, just some treats which you guys can't really get over in the States. So look out for that. Get me up there to 1,000 subscribers and I'll be doing that giveaway. And the last drugstore foundation is The Ordinary. Now, you can't purchase The Ordinary foundations in drugstores in the UK, but you can purchase these online from multiple websites. I got mine from Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is so huge over here, and it's £5.90, and I find it a really good foundation. Now, this is the serum foundation, not the full coverage one. I have the full coverage one here. I would say it's still a really good foundation. I enjoy using it if I want more of a coverage for that day. As far as older people like myself, the serum foundation blends in more easier. Definitely sheer to medium coverage, but it's such a lightweight foundation. And for £5.90, I haven't come across foundation that cheap which performs the way this performs. It's definitely a untold secret, The Ordinary. I know it's been around for a while, but I've only just heard of it about a year ago, and the serum foundation is so worth the money. It really is. It's good. This shade is slightly too dark for me, so I do tend to have to mix it with a lighter shade I have. The shade range in The Ordinary, same with True Match, L'Oreal True Match and The Ordinary have such an amazing amount of shade ranges to choose from, so I'm sure they'll cater for every skin tone. The Ordinary Serum Foundation for dry skin and blends out like a dream. Definitely a good one. The only thing about this is that it comes just like that with a twist top to lock the pump in place. I always get nervous when I see foundations which do that. So that's the last of the drugstore foundations. High end, I might as well get this out of the way quickly. The first one I'm going to mention is a Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I bought 2 of these bottles. Still in love with this, and no, I do not make up lies about how good the foundation is. It's just really working for me. Look at my subscriber count. I have no reason to make up stories. It's a beautiful foundation. If you're looking for a really heavy coverage, then no, you won't like this, but I can build it up to a nice coverage for me. I don't like my makeup looking like I'm wearing too much foundation. I do not like that. I can't pull it off at the age I am. I can't. I will be surprised if I find anything else in the future which will overtake this. I will. And this is obviously £29. You can purchase it from Debenhams, Dior website, and a number of other places you can get this. Beautiful foundation. I love this a lot. It's good for us just because of the sheer to medium coverage, how creamy it is to apply. It's so luxurious to apply it, and it just blends out really nicely. I think also a good tip is blending. If you're not blending it in or taking your time with blending, you might not find it works best straight away, and that goes with all foundations. You really have to take your time on blending it into the skin. Sometimes beauty blenders or beauty sponges do better than brushes, and other ones it's the other way around. The next one is the YSL All-in-One Glow. This is a lot lighter in coverage compared to the Dior Backstage. Such a nice, easy foundation to work with during the day. Oh wow. Definitely up there with the best foundations for sheer to medium coverage, lightweight on the skin, really forgiving for older, maturer people who just want something which is not heavy but still gives you a healthy glow to your complexion. Can't recommend this enough, and this is £33 as well. Okay, and then also we have the Lancome Skin Feels Good. Slightly more coverage than the YSL All-in-One Glow. Still feels very creamy to apply to the face. Really light and airy. Again, just gives you that natural feel on the face. This one was £25, so I think it's a really good bargain. It only just beats the YSL All-in-One Glow as far as coverage is concerned. I can't say I like one more than the other. I think they're both just as good. I wear them both as often as each other. They're very, very good. So obviously if you don't know which one to choose, I would go for the £25 one and save yourselves a little bit of money, just because it performs just as good as the YSL All-in-One Glow, and it gives you slightly more coverage. A very, very natural looking lightweight foundation for dry, mature skin. It's very good. Then obviously we have the Luminous Silk. I'm wearing the Luminous Silk today, and there was so much hype about this foundation for a long time, and I only bought mine about 3 or 4 months ago. Can't exactly remember, and this retails for £37. I have to say it's a nice foundation. I can see why people like it because of the natural satin finish of it. I don't think it's as beautiful as a Dior Body and Becks that the Dior one. I like the finish of the Dior one better than the finish of this. It's kind of flat looking. Now I know I'm filming this at the time of the month when I'm not looking my best. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? It's that time of the month when you're not looking your best. So that could be why I'm not liking this as much today. But I've only wore this probably 3 or 4 times because it was my baby. It's expensive, and I like to cherish my expensive foundations for more use, not just wearing it for every day, going to the school run and going to the gym and stuff like that. I tend to save it for more special occasions if I want my makeup to look really good. So saying that, I've wore it about 3 times, and this is probably the 4th time I've wore it, and I still can't say that I'm like blown away by it. It's a nice foundation. It doesn't accentuate any lines or pores and make your skin look worse, so I can see why people like the foundation. But I don't know, I haven't fallen in love with it yet. I hope I do. I really hope I do. I find the coverage on this to be perfect. It's not full. It's not really sheer. It's like a very, very good happy medium coverage for the face. But the finish of it I'm just not loving as much as my Dior. But it still works for my skin type, so I had to include that in there. The next one is an old favourite of mine. This was my first ever high-end foundation, so it's been my baby, and I've not regretted ever purchasing it. It's so good. So everyone talks about the Lancome Teint Idol, which is more of a full coverage, I believe. This is the Teint Miracle, Lancome Teint Miracle foundation, and I got this in the colour Bisque. Slightly dark for the winter months, but for the summer I can pull it off. I have never had any issues wearing this foundation. Every time I wear it, it goes on. Very, very smooth looking, really nice finish. Definitely a dewy foundation. I love it. I think it's served its purpose on my vanity really well. I've had it for like over a year now. See, and that's how I know I'm not getting through my foundations fast enough. This retails for £32. It's a medium to full coverage. It claims to be medium to full coverage. I feel I can get a really good medium coverage out of this. It still looks like your skin, but you're wearing something on your face. It's not completely sheer, so just like that perfect amount of coverage, perfect luminosity, really easy to blend, very lightweight, and just looks really nice on my skin. So again, if you are similar to me, around a similar age in skin, and you're looking for a foundation which is not too heavy and is nice and light on your face, 100% recommend the Lancome Teint Miracle. My last foundation to mention is for more of a full coverage. This will probably be a favourite of mine until the day my soul lays to rest, and that's the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation. I ordered the wrong colour a long time ago. I got nude, slightly yellow on me, but it's an amazing stick foundation. I have 1, 2, 3 other stick foundations. Iconic London, the L'Oreal one, which is just a day-to-day one I wear, which is still decent. And then the Smashbox stick, the Studio Sculpting stick, I think it's called. None of the stick foundations have ever measured up to this, and I've heard the same all across social media or YouTube. Hourglass Vanish Stick is probably the best stick foundation ever, and this for me is a going out foundation. If I definitely want to look like I'm wearing makeup and making a big effort, want my makeup to last more than 4 to 5 hours, this definitely is a great foundation. I tend to go easy on it because it's very full coverage, but it doesn't look too heavy on my skin. So a foundation which I can't get on with is the MAC Studio Fix. That is just too much for me. This is absolutely gorgeous on the skin. It blends out really creamy, perfect amount of coverage you want for an extra special occasion. I will be purchasing another one soon, just not yet. I've never regretted buying the Hourglass Vanish Stick. It is a good foundation. I think Hourglass are a really good brand, I really do. Hourglass just tend to always be on point with their products. I think they're amazing. So I have the Ambient Powder in Dim Light, really gorgeous finishing powder to give you a nice soft glow all over the face. But yeah, if you like the convenience of quickness, if you want the coverage, the easily blendable creamy stick foundation, if that's what you're looking for, then I would definitely try this, guys. It's amazing. You won't look back if you get the Hourglass Vanish Stick. The only downside is it's £42. It's my most expensive foundation I have. That's it. That's my recommendations for foundation over 35, over 40. These all work amazing for me. I've tried and tested them out for over 6 months, apart from the Dior Backstage, but I've tried that enough to know it's an amazing foundation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it helped people out who are struggling to find the right foundation which works for you. Always get testers and samples. Don't be silly like me and just order them online and then pray for the best. Yeah, just try them out in the stores, take them home, try them out for a week or 2 and make up your own mind. What I would do is I would go out, get a few samples of the ones I've mentioned, try them out at home, see which one's your favourite, and then go ahead and choose and make your choice. But I don't think you will be disappointed with those choices. The drugstore ones are still also another option as well if you're not into buying high-end makeup. Those 3 which I mentioned are still very good options for not having that heavy foundation cake face, if you know what I'm talking about. So I have another 2 ladies to do this week. We're going to the Newmarket horse racing. You probably haven't heard of that, but it's like a big event in England. I'm doing 2 ladies for makeup this week. I'll post some pictures up it later in the week of how those went, and I'm just loving life at the moment, getting out there and making some moolah doing what I love. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll be back soon with another one pretty soon. I'm hoping. Please give the video a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video.